Hi everybody, let's see what's going on in this mystery package. What's in here? It's a biggie. Could it be a Kickstarter? Let's see what I found. See you on the other side. G'day viewers, this is Angela, Tarot as Art, the unboxing. I've got my trusty little tools here on the side. I'll bring our little heavy box here to have a look. The title might have given something away. Let's see how we can open this in terms of what it might be. I guess I'll give you an upfront clue. It is a Kickstarter, and I've been waiting anxiously for it. And I have it here. It arrived yesterday, but I was in the city working in the store, so I got home to it. So I think we're going to just have to cut through it all. So we've got box one, and we've got two more boxes. So here we are. So maybe we start with the two. I don't know what's what. You can see there's two boxes. Let's go. Yes, I could see there was plastic wrap in it. So when there's plastic wrap in it, you can see that the creator, I think, has done this herself. But yeah. Oh, look, I'm not the greatest unboxer in the world. Oh, God. Okay, let's have a look and see. Oh, this might give some of it away. Yes. So if you don't know what it is, you may know what it is now, because the images may give it away. So let's take out the first one. And open it up. I think I've cut it a bit there, but anyway. So I've got Tabula Mundi, which I didn't have any of these. And M. has signed these. Look at the backs. Wow, I didn't realise they were... They're holographic. I don't know if the light can catch it. I'm here in the spring light in the afternoon. I try and get the natural light so we don't get a sheen on it. But that's that. And that's the beautiful silk. It's sort of a gorgeous true red silk. It's not a lipstick red. It's a beautiful deep blood red. I don't know. It's gorgeous. The book. Wow. I'm really impressed. I'm impressed already. Then the book's got that nice plasticky feel, not the papery feel, which I like because they last longer. And look how it's bound. Oh, with a ribbon. Wow. Lord of Sorrow. Three of Swords. To me, belongs yesterday. I know tomorrow. Wow. Maybe I'll, I don't want to wreck this. Maybe I'll do the other one. Let's see if this is a little bit more careful. Yeah. I'm not going to go through them right now, but this is the Tabula Mundi. And the quality is absolutely, I love it. Yeah, this has been like, I've been eyeing these off for years, and they came, look at that, the universe. They came in the Kickstarter the M. had for the Telos 777, And I thought, you know what? Here's my chance to get it all in one go. And I love the quality of these cards. Actually, they remind me of... I have a vintage version of the Spanish Tarot, but I've got one here at hand in terms of a non-vintage version, but not current either. So they've got the same... I like that same feel. I've edged mine. I've got a couple versions of the Spanish Tarot, but it's one of my favourites. And I like that sort of creamy backgroundy colour when it's not white. I love it. I don't know if the light's catching it appropriately because the sort of clouds have come over, but that's that. And this has a beautiful creamy colour as well, and texture like that, sort of, you know, hardy. You feel you can use it and it'll give a bit. So that's number one. Let's just put this away for now, and then we'll get back to that. Perhaps we'll just leave it out like that with this little tongue hanging out. And then I think I know what that one is. So let's do this one here. So it's pretty good here. Pretty good there. And the Ankh, which I think people would know as well. So people also, you may also recognise this one, folks. With a beautiful Ankh. So this has to be the Rosetta, I guess. Yes, the Rosetta Tarot. Moline. Wow. I hope you're getting the light on the beauty of these colours. I don't know, but it's just absolutely outstanding. So why pick up two when I can pick up three? Because I didn't have them, and it's been years. I've been eyeing these off for years, but you know, we're in Australia and it costs so much to get it out, anything out here. And our dollar's like rubbish compared to the US dollar. So, total rubbish. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to go into our dollar, the state of the anything. I'll just say that. And so that's like a cartouche. Gorgeous. And again, she starts with the wand, so obviously she packs it with the majors down the bottom. So the world would be the last card, or the universe here, because it's a Thoth-based deck. And I've got her books as well. I mean, this is just amazing. The color palette, and I just can't wait. So this doesn't have the book with it. That's interesting. All right, okay, we can deal with that, or can we? And yeah, so this is the Rosetta, but there's no instructions with this one. I didn't know, of course. So let's put that one there, but I'll be back because I'm pretty sure that I've got the Behemoth book from Moline here, and T. Susan Chang, and it goes through every single... It's absolutely an outstanding book, actually. Absolutely outstanding. I listen to it all on audio when I'm on the tram. I worked in a psychologist's office for about 8 months or so this year. And yeah, I was reading this. I was listening to this on audio. So, and it was absolutely fantastic. Just goes into all the decoding of the esoteric symbolism in the modern tarot. It looks at Agrippa. It looks at Thoth. It looks at the Golden Dawn and the color schemes and scales and everything. It's fantastic. And I guess you can always look at it. Look at each card through that lens. And that beautiful royal blue there. So I'll put that away. And if there is a book to that one that's separate to the Tarot Deciphered, which I'm sure there might be, leave me a comment in the comments. But I don't know if the blue's coming out as beautiful, because there's more light on this side because that's where the window is. So I'm not getting even light. It's always a bit darker on this side if we're doing natural light, but we don't want sheen. So that's 2. Now, this is really what brought all this on. And I was excited, absolutely enthralled at the whole idea of this when I first read about it on Kickstarter. I don't do a lot of Kickstarters. I just don't. It just takes a long time to get here and in Australia, and there's, you know, if there's not shipping problems, I'll be surprised. But there wasn't with this. She was great. I reached out to her and she said, yeah, I've sent it. You can see the Greek F there. And it's one of my favourite letters, of course. And I'm Greek, and my maiden name had that. That was the first letter in my maiden name surname when I wrote it in Greek. And here we are. Wow, that's the inside of that box. So it's just stunning. And then you get this, you can sew this onto something. Peel and stick, I glow. Oh, I love it. Peel and stick, I go. Well, I've got walk caps. I walk a lot, so I've got my little walking caps. I think it'll go on there. That's gorgeous. I love it. Then we've got the Telos Tarot. Here we are. 717 of MM. I don't know what that means. And there's the F at the back with the gorgeous green and bronze. Wow. 777. 717 of MM. Is MM a number in Roman numerals? I don't get that far. I must look it up. Okay, if someone knows, tell me. So here we've got the bottom of this box here. Gorgeous. And we've got the beautiful, just, I don't know. I call that a jaguar green. Absolutely outstanding colour and packaging. And this one has its book. So I'll have to see what goes on with the Rosetta. But a book doesn't fit in here. I'm not sure she's made it for book. Oh, it might. I'll have to look that up. She's great because on the Kickstarter, she said she packs them and everything. And if there's any issues, mistakes, missing cards, just to reach out to her and let her know. And, you know, when I do things like this, it's likely. You know, you're a human being. You're not a machine. So she's got it here. Again, she's got the To Me Belongs Yesterday, I Know Tomorrow. Let's do this. And they're not gilded. They're not gilded or edged. And knowing myself, I'll probably edge them. Like this one, I'll probably do in the bronze. And the other ones I'll probably do in the colours of the boxes. But I just think that's wonderful. To Me Belongs Yesterday, I Know Tomorrow. So again, we start with the minors and oh no, we're in a different, okay. So maybe what I'll do, I just want to read, look at the book, will you? Look at this. Gee whiz. So it goes through the whole thing here. Consecrating your deck, how to use the cards, tarot as portable magic, making mystical talismans. I love all this. The Deacon Walk, which is always good. I never have time. Ritual tarot magic. And into the card meanings. For this booklet and this deck, I wanted to focus on the astrological magic implications inherent in tarot, especially in these cards. I have addressed basic astrology and Kabbalah 101 in my first guidebook for the Rosetta Tarot, the Book of Seshet. Oh, that's what I'm missing. The Book of yes, correct. So I will look that up and, of course, try and get that. More advanced facets of the Thoth system of tarot and major minor card relationships can be found in my second guidebook, Book M, Liber Mundi. There are many valuable other works to explore for this motivated student. Oh, yes, of course, very motivated student. So here it is. So she goes through it there. And yeah, I just had to show everyone that. And Telos, of course, means in Greek the end. So I hope this isn't the end of any of her journeys. But let's go through it. We'll have to go through it in the order that she's put. I think I want to go through it in the order that it's arrived. But anyway, we'll go from there. Maybe, I don't know how to do this. Maybe I'll just lift them. I'll just get in a bit more and show you one by one. The Princess of Discs, Earth to Earth of Earth. Oh, I like that. Now these, is there two? Yes. Bit sticky, but that's fine. We deal with that. Princess of Swords, Earth to Air. Oh, they're coming in their groupings. That's good. Princess of Cups, Earth of Water. Princess of Wands, Earth of Fire. Prince of Discs, Air of Earth. That's just amazing. And there he is with the scepter. Working to become the Emperor, I bet. Here we go, Prince of Swords, Air of Air. And the beautiful light blue cupids. Yeah. Prince of Cups, Air of Water. Wow, he's on a bird. Wow, that is what an imagination. Wow. Prince of Wands, Air of Fire. Queen of Discs, Water of Earth. Gorgeous. I just love that. I love the seascape and the beauty of this. Queen of Swords, Water of Air. Yeah, wow. It looks like she's chopped off the head. Maybe it's Holofernes. And Ruth chopping off his head. I don't know. I have to look up what she's using, what story she's using. I'm not 100%. Queen of Cups, Water of Water. Wow. Just the blues. Look at the, I don't know, can you see it? The blues and just the teals. The lotus. I like the white. And it has like a silvery appeal. And she's got the cup, and in it it's like it's either some kind of crustacean, scorpion or lobster, or it's not really a crab. It hasn't got the crab claws. And then you've got the moon, although it could be. I love that. Queen of Wands, yes, gorgeous. She's hand painted all these herself. Knight of Discs, how wonderful is that? And you've got the beautiful cloak on the horse. Oh yeah, Knight of Swords, that's great. Movement in the sky. Knight of Cups, how gorgeous is that? That looks more like a Cancer crab. Fire of Water. Knight of Wands. Fire of fire in front of the pyramids. Stunning. The universe. Love it. The angel, the eagle, the Taurus and the lion. Fire, air, earth and water. There's a pyramid. It's just, that's outstanding. The Aeon. It's Thoth, so it's Aeon instead of judgment. The sun. At least we've got two little ones. How gorgeous. How gorgeous. And then there it is, the whole astrological wheel, the zodiac wheel is there. The moon. It looks like a scarab or a beetle here. I love that. Oh, look at the star. Wow. And I'm not sure. And here with these with the majors, we've got the Hebrew letter, which we can always look up for those of us that can never don't know the Hebrew alphabet off by heart. Although there's 22, we should be able to learn because there's meanings, and the astrological symbol. So there's Aquarius. So we've got the tower here. There's a lot of detail in the cards. The devil, I love that. I love that. And as much as I love the Thoth devil, which you all know is the baby pink, this is now baby blue. What a companion piece. And he's got the bat wings, the inverted pentacle, this inverted star here with the two horns on the top rather than the bottom. So you're not, the aspiration is downward. And you've got this sort of Thothy organ there. The sort of phallic organ. And the two, like the two snakes, but it's not really the caduceus, it's not the health, is it? And then you've got sort of these vines that look like they're going to entrap you and suffocate you rather than be a positive green. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. The the devil card for me often is very important in a deck, and if I don't really like that card, even if I like other cards, I do and ah about it. And I have to say something now, and I just saw, I have seen walkthroughs of a new deck, the Scarab and Dahlia, and I wish there were two devil cards. I would have preferred an alternate. I think there's alternates to the lovers cards, which is great. I love that because you can have choice. But I wish it's, you know, when it's too busy for me, I can't deal with it very much. But the rest of that deck looks quite interesting. So that's one to think about for me. Maybe you can guide me, folks, on that one, because that devil card's just a bit too much for me to take in. But I know other people love it, and all respect to that. The deck's outstanding. Art, of course, which is temperance. Again, with the symbols on there. Death. The Hanged Man. I love that. And look at this. It's a tree, and it's a female tree. Wow. And a waterfall. Wow. And here's the snake in the water. That's an absolutely unbelievable card. Absolutely unbelievable. There's so much to read in that. And the greens and the blues are outstanding. Lust. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Landscape. And just the combination of colours, like that crimson with that sort of light green and the yellow and the red. That's just amazing. The cardstock is on all of them. It's a little bit cardboardy. The first one was more plasticky. I don't mind it. I find it easy to shuffle, but I do need to edge it because I know it's going to fray. I can feel it. And the edging, it does, for me, does that job. So that's going to be the project with these, apart from reading all the books. And I must get the Book of Seshet. This is gorgeous. The Hermit, absolutely stunning. It does have that iconography of Christ being tempted in the desert. That's outstanding. Adjustment, which is justice, of course. The Chariot. I love the way the Cancer symbol's been used there. That's just great on the Sphinx's chests. That's just fantastic, eye-catching. And here is the element of the Sphinx more so than the charioteer, let's say, who's leading them. Who's leading who? But, you know, solve the riddles and you can move ahead. So that's what the Cancer being the cardinal of the water signs, taking charge. How do you solve the mysteries of the Sphinx? The thing is, Oedipus solved the mystery of the Sphinx and it led him to his own enlightenment and at the same time disaster. Because the Sphinx, he conquered the Sphinx and then entered the town where he would become king. And of course then inadvertently marries his mother and kills his father to become king. But if he had failed in solving the riddle of the Sphinx, that wouldn't have happened. Very interesting. And of course the riddle is the question of what walks on 2 legs, 4 legs, etc., which we know the answer to. Well, we should. The Lovers, the Caduceus again, healthy relationships, healthy lovers. And a beautiful lyre in the background, the music of it, the symphony of love, and the dove in the. I love this deck. Oh my God, I love this deck. The Hierophant. I mean, if there's one thing I love is when I can get lost in decks. I have another extreme. I like very simplified decks. I love abstract decks. I love all sorts of things. But when I get pictures like this, they're just busy and symbolic enough. It's not overkill, and I can gently fly in like a curious bird and just sort of poke around. I'm not overwhelmed where I want to fly backwards. And I like this Hierophant because it's similar to the wizard. It's a wizard type of Hierophant, and he's got, you know, the Egyptian symbols, and he's got that thought symbol that I can never remember what it's called, and he's got the keys here, and again he's got the 4 elements just like in the World card. Air, fire, earth and water. Are these cracking open the doors? It's just so much, you know, reading the cards is not a formula, and you can't pick up a book and get taught this is how to read cards. You can teach people how to learn to find ways of opening the doors and looking at the cards and on the basic symbols, but cards fall in a narrative, and it's your job to figure out the correct narrative that you are reading, and normally that's your intuition can pick that up, as far as the other person also sitting opposite you and what you're just picking up from them in terms of how you pick up meanings. But this is nice for the intuitive part of being a tarot reader, the psychic part, let's say, because it does push on that and trigger that. And not many decks do that. They're the decks I get attracted to, the decks that work on that level. So they're sort of universal and abstract a little bit, like the images. That's why when I see a photographic person's face, I tend to stay away from. I have got some of those decks and I do like them, but they pin me down too much and they locate me too much. Whereas these are like looking at a statue. It's universal, archaic, out of time and out of place. That's the other thing. I like the decks to be a little bit out of time and out of place. And I love hand-painted decks. I like collage decks. I mean, I have a penchant for the hand-painted decks. I think it's a real art. But I think the collage ones are artistic as well. It's the same thing of putting images together, thinking it through. And here we are with the priestess with a book and a knowledge, and the Boaz and Jachin, the pillars on the Temple of Solomon, and in all her mysterious, watery, intuitive, sensual knowing, the pomegranates, the third eye, and the uninverted star, the magus. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This has got like deep indigos, teal, royal blue, violet, deep purple. Hermes, again. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think the magus, that would be Mercury. The Fool. An older Fool. I like it. I like it. And the faces in the clouds and the sun or the moon. And here we've got the cliff, but we've got the negative aspect of the lion in terms of, yes, he's trying to hold him back. So overcoming that force of not moving forward. I mean, you can read it any way you like. That's how I'm reading it right now today. Depending on the spread, I may read it differently. And here we have a dragon. And the faith and the wand here. That's a wand. And I like it because he's older, because there's a Moses-like quality about him. And I think what it's saying is it's never too late to embark on journeys, to start again, or to take risks with your... I knew I was drawn to this all along when I saw it. I mean, I always have been to M.M. Moline, but this... I knew there was a reason I had to buy this deck. And I do read for a lot of people who are at a later stage of life and want to start new things, and they feel all sorts of negativity around that, and they get it. And I'd love a deck, yes, to show them, yes, when they get the Fool, to help them, to give them that courage as well, because we're looking to the cards for signs as well. That is outstanding. So we're going back now to the cups because they're not in order. But I said I didn't want to stop the video and put them in. This is how they were sent to me. This is how I'm going to like them. I haven't even counted them or anything. Normally when I get a new deck, used, new, secondhand, wherever, I count the cards. I want minimum 78 because I know how many cards should be in the deck. I've only ever received one deck which did not have a complete set. And luckily, it's the Lover's Path Tarot. And I had my own version of the Lover's Path Tarot. And I must say this so people can be aware. And I love it. I always take it with me. It's a work deck for me, especially with love questions. I just think it's an outstanding deck. I do need to trim it one day. Thinking about wanting to trim it one day, I thought, I'll buy a second one and just put it aside. I need a backup anyway. And I thought I'd get the bigger box version of it. There's a wonderful box version of the Lover's Path Tarot. It's just massive. Maybe I should show it to you. And it's this one here. And in it, I love it because it goes through all the lovers' stories, and it's got, the, you know, the deck, the scroll, and on top of that is a very detailed book on, you know, of course, Romeo, Juliet, the whole lot of them, all the famous sort of lovers, Cleopatra and Caesar and everything like that. And I was happy to get that because I've never had the big version of that. And then I got it on eBay secondhand and thought, yeah, this is great. And then I opened it up and went through the cards and then went through the cards again and went through the cards 3 times. And I realised that one of the cards was missing. It was the Ace of Wands. And I thought to myself, wow, you know, wow. So I wrote on eBay, I wrote to the seller because he didn't specify that they were short. I mean, if he had, that's fine. I wouldn't have bought it. I can't stand not having a card in the deck. I just can't stand it. I wouldn't have bought it. I would have paid far more and got another box. And there are quite a few of these available. It's not like they're scarce. And I got no response, no care, no answer. And I thought to myself, well, you know, I hope karma affects you. So now what I have to do is, I guess I'm going to buy another box. I may even just buy a new box, a small box, and put it in the bigger box because I want the complete set and I don't really have a backup. And I have used it because sometimes I use it at home and you can't use a short deck. I never do that. I've never taken cards. I always use a full deck of cards when I do readings. So that was very upsetting. So I thought I'd share that. So do check your decks when you get them. I'm sure everybody does, but you know, he could have apologized or he could have said something and he could have offered some discount, which I really didn't want. I wanted the card. Or it could have been an accident. That was more my point. Like when you pack the card, have you misplaced the Ace of Wands? And that's sort of what I intend, what I said, because you haven't mentioned anywhere it's an incomplete deck. And I got nothing, which meant I don't know what. But anyway, that's my rant for today. 8 of Cups, indolence. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And look at these. I love it that this is very interesting, isn't it? One, the cups are very interesting, and just 2 here. That's a really, yeah, that's a strange 8 of Cups because you've got the 2. Usually you've got the single finger walking away, and then you've got this moon looking, I don't know how he's looking, side eye. I can't even see what he's doing there. Oh, I'm going to have to open the drawer and get out the trusty I want to have a look here. Oh, he's looking down at them. Wow. And there's sort of like a face. The hands are joined, but it's like a face. Well, I'm going to have to look into this. And there's sandcastles. Building sandcastles. And the sunset. Because the sun's set it and the moon's up. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. 7 of Swords. Is this video going to take too long? It doesn't matter. love these colours. I absolutely love it. The green and that beautiful sort of very light purple. Six of Swords, science. Yeah, okay. The Five of Swords, defeat. I love the red in that. That's an amazing card. And you've got the clouds in the background. Here you've got the Four of Discs, power. Yeah. Look. The Three of Discs work, yes. See, that's where Thoth is a little bit different to the RWS. I mean, I can't reconcile the meaning of the Four of Discs in the RWS to power in the Thoth system. Because usually it's holding back, holding it inside, greed, not sharing, emotionally unavailable, the rest of it, you know, it's all about not. And this one is about power. Yeah, Three of Discs, see that sort of aligns with the work. Two of Discs, change. Yeah. And you've got that sort of yin and yang. That's gorgeous. And here we are, Ten of Wands. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? That's fascinating. Oppression, yeah. Wow, that's a full-on card. The Nine of Wands, strength. Well, I guess so, yeah. The Eight of Wands, swiftness. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Seven of Cups, debauch, okay, yeah. So now we're back to the sevens or eights, or I don't know, they're totally out of order, aren't they? You're probably all getting annoyed that they're out of order because you can't make flow of them, but that's fine. I'm not upset about that. Six of Cups, pleasure, of course. Five of Cups, disappointment. Well, the sea's on fire. He's not going anywhere. And the sky is blood red. Something didn't work out with his trip here. The Four of Swords, truce. The Three of Swords, sorrow. Well, that doesn't change, does it? And we've got the change like the devil and the attachments and all unhealthy attachments, we could say. Two of Swords, peace. Ten of Discs, wealth. Another very interesting card, isn't it? Nine of Discs, gain. There's a lot there. Eight of Discs, prudence. Interesting, because that looks like a Fabergé egg, but in the end it's a pomegranate. a pomegranate as a Fabergé egg, and then you've got this sort of spotlight. I guess when Persephone ate the pomegranate, she was tied to Hades in the underworld for the period of time every year. And you've got the tree and you've got this little face in it. I don't know if you can see it. Look at the F. 7 of Wands, Valor. Yep. 6 of Wands, Victory. Yes. Okay, that one's straightforward. Love it. 5 of Wands, Strife. 4 of Cups, Luxury. That's gorgeous. 3 of Cups, Abundance. That's nice too. You've got the peacock there. Two of Cups, Love. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Divine. 10 of Swords, Ruin, of course. That reminds me of the Cosmic Tarot. There's a card in there with the swords. I don't know if it's a 7 or... Yeah, I think it might be. Where he's dancing and the swords are around him. That's the 10 of Swords. And Brian Williams as well. The Renaissance Tarot. I see a bit of that in that card. And in the deck, in other areas of the deck as well. 9 of Swords, Cruelty. Not good. 8 of Swords, Interference. Interesting. It's like a Chariot. And she's blocked by the swords. They're very watery there. She can't see. She can't see what's blocking her. That's an interesting card because a lot of people will come to tarot readings and ask that question. There's something in my way that's blocking me. I don't know what it is. It's a constant. They feel there's energies around them. I'm going to have my herbal tea, excuse me. They feel that there's energies around them. They know it. And I guess that's what they're looking to identify and overcome somehow. Seven of Discs, Failure, gorgeous. That does give you a sense of failure. And a sense of repetitiveness as well, where you're trying to get a different answer from the same action. 6 of Discs, Success. Again, Brian Williams, yes. 5 of Discs, Worry. Four of Wands, Completion. I love this. 3 of Wands, Virtue. That's gorgeous. Two of Wands, Dominion. Beautiful. Ace of Discs, the root of the powers of the earth. Ace of Swords, root of the powers of air. Ace of Cups, oh, that's a psychedelic cup, isn't it? It's gorgeous. And the feminine energy just coming through there. The root of the powers of water. Ace of Wands, the root of the powers of fire. And then the beginning card. Wow. I thoroughly enjoyed looking at the deck. I haven't checked to see if anything's really missing or not, because it doesn't really show up when you when it's not in order like that. But I will do a count after I finish this video, and I'll just make sure that all the cards are there, which she's already said if that's not the case to contact her. So that's a nice, honest, gorgeous creator and communicator, and understands, you know, the people, you know, want, you know, their decks, and they want them to be all intact. And I mean, in terms of the size, if you're wondering about the size, okay, I'll get the blue box out because it's right there. This is your standard tarot size. So it is a little bit bigger, which makes it for me a little bit difficult to shuffle, but that's fine. That's, you know, and that's there, that way. Let's see. Let's see what card. Well, I might do it differently actually. Let me just redo it. Just one more. It's our message. The Six of Swords, science. Or the Rider-Waite would say moving forward, getting over things. So that's the end of the video. Till next time, thank you.